Hey guys, and welcome back to the Redstone Challenge world. This is actually a copy of the world. We're going to be going to the actual world in a second here, but this is where I was testing out, as you see, all the different forms of TNT cannons for the arms, because we're going to be doing the TNT cannon today. I also got to show you guys a cool cow farm that I made. It's not really extremely too useful, but it is pretty cool. See, here's a water TNT cannon. There's slime block. And then there's a couple other cool ones to show you. So first of all, I'm going to go through and show you them. This is kind of like the one I already have on the world. Just flip this, push that on, and I put that big thing there to see where they blow up, but they actually don't make it to it, as you see. Let's see. They actually, yeah, they almost make it to it, so they just make that big hole in the ground. But then this one you just turn off with a switch. So there we go. That one we won't put in because, as you see, it's too big. And this one is just the same thing on a smaller scale. See, it just throws it. Just throws it. We could probably do that, but that's really small space, or really big space for a small little tiny thing, you know. It's only going to shoot one TNT at a time. And so then we have this, which I'm not even sure if it works anymore. It didn't earlier, so I think it blew up. Yeah, it blew up, as you see back here. So I'm not even going to test that one out. I know it doesn't work, so we're just going to put the fire charge there. And here's another one. Okay, this one isn't a TNT cannon. If I show you this real quick, it was just a way to, I wanted to see if there's a way that you could do that and push yourself to get like up to something that's right here. You enter down there. I was just testing out how these elevators would work, and then you land on that and push you up into the next spot. But here's another TNT cannon I tried to make. This is the same size as that cannon right there. So I tried to see how much I could fit. This one has 5 TNT in it. If I set it off right now, as you see, it jumps like that. It sends 2 things, so it sends 10 TNT, but it only goes that far. And I wanted to go a lot farther than that. And it turns out there's actually a command that you can actually use to actually shoot TNT explosions off in a distance, like here, this right here, these entire things. So we can fit this many in that cannon and only take up that much space. As you see, doesn't take up that much space at all inside the cannon itself. And if we set it off, you'll see them. Oh, oops. It got stuck a little bit, but it does shoot them off. I don't know why it got stuck. Luckily it didn't blow up anything in here. But let's see. Let me do it from in here. See if maybe it's something that I recently put in. I think it's this. They're getting caught in this ring. Those should really be at the end of the thing. Let me try it again. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's just that end ring they were getting caught in. But as you see, it shot them off. And I don't even think it hit anything. Yeah, we're out pretty far and it didn't hit anything yet. So here's what I'm going to do, just to see how far these things would shoot, how useful they are. I'm going to go 100 blocks from that and see if they hit it. And then if this works out pretty well, we're going to do that. It's pretty simple TNT cannon. I'll show you the command right here. All it does is summon prime TNT right in front of that block. Right in front of that block with a fuse of 30 seconds. And then motion. The motion tag is the most important one. That's the one that actually shoots it off in the distance. And so that's a pretty simple way to do it. It just pushes it up a little bit and then out. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to go 100 blocks from that exact, I'll say from the end of this, so from right here. 100 blocks is, see, this is 57, that's 56. Let's go, no, that's not. That was the wrong one. I was looking at the Y or the Z. Okay. So 72, we're at 72. So we want to go to 172 and put a wall of pink wool. 172 right right here. No, right here. Okay, so I have 172 blocks. We're just gonna make a pretty simple wall out of this wool. I know wool isn't too blast resistant. It's very, very easy to blow up, but this just shows how far the TNT goes, and so that way we can kind of tweak all the settings here on this world before we put it into action on the actual suit. Okay, so I don't think it goes any higher than that. And as you see, you can have them all go out at the same time, but I had them in like a spiral pattern, so it kind of looked like a machine gun going out. I thought that would be a cool way to do it. That's why it takes up as much room as it does. In reality, it wouldn't take up even half that space if we just wanted them all be shot out at the same time like a shotgun, but I wanted it like a machine gun, like a rail gun. So let's see if it blows them up. Let's actually put this on the other side out here. Let's put it right there so we can watch it. See? Shoots them like that. Okay, those ones are actually hitting down right here. So let's work it. That actually might be good because that shootout, if a shot from there, would probably land about right there. But let's try to see if we can get one of these to get shot off. Let's try 5. So let's see if that one will hit where we want it to. Ah, yeah. So we're going to do 5. Look, it hit it. It hit it right there. So I'm going to quickly switch all these to 5 to show you guys how much destruction we can cause. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back, and I redid the wall. They fall down a little bit, but that's to be expected because of gravity. So there's a crater in the ground. It doesn't hit the exact center. That hits the right about there where the cursor is. But I set all the command blocks up, so I'm going to show you this destruction right there. Look at that. It just shoots them out so fast, and boom, gone. So it hits. It doesn't hit like the exact center of it. It hits like right here. Right here. So it does cause a lot of destruction, though. That's what we want for the TNT cannons, and we can set that up to be as long as you have instead of a switch that just does a one-time thing where it shoots it off, switch that'll turn a clock on and off, so it'll just keep shooting out in that rapid spiral pattern, which will be pretty dang cool if you ask me. So I'm going to copy this entire thing. This is the actual command. I'm going to copy that. We're going to go over to the other world and actually put it into action. So I'll meet you guys over there. We are back on the actual world. As you see, there's not that many explosions, just that, or explosive stuff, just that one. Then we got that for the head up there. Then we got these 2 cow things that I'm going to show you. Hopefully I'll show you in this video, but I want to get this. This is the most important thing. I want to get this done. So this will be the TNT cannon. This will shoot arrows that will summon lightning bolts, or something like that. Maybe some other like effect or something. But so that one we don't want to have as TNT. So the TNT will only go into this one. So we got to give ourselves a command block, which I can actually just go up here and get from up here. Don't have to control click because we don't want it to be the exact thing. But we're going to take this out. Idea, TNT cannon. Take that out, take that out. I'm going to put 2 of these right here. We're going to go Control V, and then we're going to control click, and so we'll have 2 of those, and we are going to, how do we want to do this? Because I don't know where it will land. That's the point, or that's the problem. I don't know where that TNT will land, so it might get pretty laggy, but we're going to go up here and set it off. So let's, what did I have these 2? I think it was redstone torches. And since there hasn't been a video in a while, you might wonder if I got bored with this. Actually, I've looked over a couple things. We might actually change this up to be a sign that when you right-click the sign, it will set off the stuff. We'll have signs on each one of these, maybe, or something, like on the sides or something. Just an idea, like a sign right there and a sign right there. And so there won't have to be any redstone around it at all. So that might be a thing that we'll do, but not that one. We want this one. Okay, it shot them off, you saw. Yeah, it shoots them off pretty dang fast. So we might actually want this one to be slower maybe. But we should see where they land. So let's do a set block, and we'll go like that, and we'll do a set block. What is this one? It's 2. Okay, let me see exactly where those spawn, like above it a little bit. Okay, so we want to go this way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that way in the plus. So we'll go that, and then let's go 100, and set block as obsidian for now. I think I might have done that backwards. Block placed. Well, it was placed. Let's see where it placed it at. Yep, right there. Okay. So now what I want to do is build out this little platform right here where we can watch them hit this this like wall, which we can actually, I think we can just let's see. I could go down here, and would have to go down pretty far, like maybe that much farther. And we can here. We gotta go this way in the negative. Okay, so we can go, and I forget what it is. Is it clone? No, it's not clone. It's fill. Fill, and I think it's we're gonna have to go like that so I can see the exact things. I always forget which one goes first. I think you can use relative ones, so we'll do 1 above that block all the way to that way in negative 30, and then let's go 15, and then 0, and then fill that with yeah, tile names next. Fill that with obsidian. So let's do that. There we go. There's our wall. There is our wall. I love that fill command. Okay, so now let's see where these actually hit. See if we can watch them hit from here. Yeah, they disappear. The entities disappear after a certain amount of chunks, so we won't actually see where they hit unless we do something. So I'll put a couple of these, just randomly place them along the wall, and we'll see if any of them get destroyed. Okay, so let's see if any of those get destroyed, because I think we can see those from back here. We just can't see the actual TNT. So, set it off. Yep, it hit the bottom down there. So it does hit that wall. It does hit that wall. So we're going to put each one of these at certain intervals. Okay, so what we want to do is, I want to make sure that that's the right one. Okay, we want to take all this back. And I'm going to check the time right now because this might take a while. We're still good. I'm going to go to about probably 25 minutes long, as opposed to like normal 20. I don't know how recessed we want this to be. I don't know if we want it to be like, here, let's just map something out like this. And since they're command blocks, and we can summon it in front, a couple blocks in front of the command blocks, we can actually cover up so you don't see the command blocks at all. And we could put it like so it's like a hole like that where it comes out of, and maybe even color that some color like red, so it looks like that's where it's shooting out from. So let's actually work that out, how far we want that to go in. I think like maybe okay, maybe something like that. And then we'd have this be back there, maybe. That's pretty... Or do we want it to go all the way to the end like that? I say it should be back here, so about there. So we'll start the command blocks, I say right here, right where that blue is. And we should be safe to build in front of them and everything. But we got to be extremely careful with these command blocks because we don't want to blow up any of this. I mean, it won't be a big deal. It's not too hard to redo, but we don't want to do it. So let's get back up there and go. Or we want to put these like that. I don't exactly know how I did the spiral, so we probably won't get the spiral correct the way I had it before, but we'll get something. That one and that one. So there are all our TNT. 2, 5, 10, 12. There's 12 of them. It's 12 TNT we will shoot off. And so now we want to put these. These are the blocks that all the redstone sits on for all this. That one, no redstone sits on it. It's just there to keep everything in check. And there, there, and there. And let's actually get some glowstone. And I want to light this up because it's pretty dark in here. So we'll put those right here. Right there's a good spot. Yeah, because that's packed ice. It won't melt. Okay, so there is that. Next we want to get some redstone repeaters. We want to get a redstone torch. I don't know why, but I kind of want to have it in there. And then instead of spawn cow, we'll get that. So all this will get set off. And how do we want to get it set off? Do we want it to go this way around? So we'll shoot like that. So from this way it'd be clockwise. If you're looking straight at it, it's coming out clockwise or counterclockwise. I'm going to just go around this way. We can change it up later. So we want this one to go off first. Okay. And I hate doing these kind of things where you have to figure out how long a tick is at a certain area. Okay. So we want... And then when do we want the middle to go off? That's a good question too. Okay, so we want that right there, because that one we want to go off next, after this one. Okay, so I'm going to say it should go like this, like that kind of spiral. So it goes from that block to that block to that block to that block, like that. So that way we'll get the middle ones included, which means... Actually, the easiest way would be to set this one to go off first. So that one will be just one tick. And we'll have that go all the way back here. This one will be one tick as well. Or two, no. Do we want it immediately after? I want a... Yeah, let's try one tick. Just one single tick. And then this one will be at 2. This one will be at, or technically that one's at 2, that one's at 3, this one would be at 4, so this one right here would be at 5, meaning we'd have to do that, and we'd have to get those back over here, so that's 5, and like that, and this one would have to be at 6, 2, yeah, that's 2. And that has to connect to that. That we can connect like that maybe. Trying to figure out how to connect all these wires as you see so it goes to every one. Okay, then we got this one next. So this one. So we want this to come out a little bit more. So yeah, this is the part I hate. The ticks aren't that bad, so let's actually set up the ticks first, and then we'll set up everything else. So that one will be, that one's at a full 1, and then 1, 2. So this one will be a full 1, another full 1. This one will be 2 full 1s, and 1. 2 full ones, 2, right? Nope. 2, and this one will be 2 full ones, 3, and this one will be 3 full ones. Okay. Checking the time. I really want to make sure I get this done in this video at least. Okay, so that we need these blocks on the end to get up to those. Okay, so how are we gonna, it's gonna have to come off this central one to go up to these two. So it's gonna have to go like that. So those ones are connected, which means that's all connected right there. How are we gonna get to this one? We're gonna have to go back here, which means that one's gonna have to go like that, which means we're going to have a block right here to connect into all that. We'll put it back here, and then that has to connect up to that, and so this has to connect to that. I'm not sure if all those will get run. We should set it so it goes into that block, because everything's powered off of that block. Maybe I think we got, ooh, we're missing a wire right there. I think we got everything. I want to run it. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. We blew up part of the actual thing. Dang. Flashbacks to one of the first episodes I did where we blew up the head. Yeah, we totally blew this up. That's what I was afraid of, because we put it a little too far back. So let's actually set it off again, maybe. But we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to break a lot of this. We'll replace all that. I think I remember how it went. Don't quote me on that though, because I have no idea really. It's probably not gonna look the same as it was. But we are gonna get it to do something. Okay, that full one. So I think everything else is fine except for this one right here, that one, and all that. So we're gonna have to go in and actually change all that. But you'll learn. Okay, so we're actually gonna have to cut through some of this to get back there and do that. This one was 3 fulls. That one was the first one we did. That one, no, that one was that the first one? No, this was the first one. So this was the second. That's the third. Okay, there we go. Got that all set back up. We're missing one down here. So we're gonna have to go through all of this. It's full in 1, and then full in 2. Okay, I think we got everything fixed again. So I'm gonna actually take these command blocks off. We should have just, there we go. And now we can see it run at least. See where we missed one, like right there. Okay. So I wish there was a way to go, and we're gonna have to place a button or place a torch right there. I want to see it, make sure it goes through everything. Doesn't get to these top layers because we had to take them out. Okay, so it looks like everything's lit up. It looks to me like everything's lit up. So now we can just put the command blocks right on the end of them, like this. They'll be right there in those gaps. So let's actually put one right there. And let's actually set that one off. Is that not reaching? Oh, it's not reaching. Is that as far back as I have him go? No, this one's missing one. Okay. Always got a bug fix. Always bug fixing. Okay, there we go. Now let's set that one off. Like this. Okay, so it hit a block. It's being summoned above it, I think. So if we summon it right there. I think did it blow up anything behind it? No. Okay, I want to just make sure that's going to work. Oh, I put a W in there. That's why. Yeah, it's hitting. Is it hitting that block? Oh, I didn't even think of that falling down to those. Good thing it's only 30 seconds. Okay, it looks like we got a fuse mixed up somewhere. Oh, should be here. Let's try to summon it 5 that way. Did that work? Okay, wait. Yes, 5. Let's put it at 5. And now let's test all these out. This will be a really long episode. I'm sorry. But at least we're getting something done. There we go. Look at that. That's how it's supposed to work. So let's actually put that at... see, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put it at 6. Just so we're totally sure that it's going to work. Okay, and now let's set it off. Okay, now I'm going to make a ring around. Yeah, it's going to be 30 minutes long episode. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to make the ring around this. I don't really remember how it was. So we're just going to wing it. Something like that. Maybe. Was it 5? Okay, it was 3 and then 2. Okay, 3 and 2. 3 and then 2. And that was red. 2 and then red and 2. Okay, that's the ring. Just want to make sure it shoots through that ring without hitting anything. It looks like it will work. So I'll do this real quick off camera, fix this all up, and show you guys it working in action from up there, and we'll call the video. I'll show you the cow things next episode. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I finished doing the thing right here. I finished it. I think that's how it looked before. I just kind of did the exact same as I did over here. So I think that's how it looked. I think we're pretty close to how it looked. I got everything in there, ran it a couple times to make sure it works. And I built a clay wall that we can keep refilling by that command block over there. And we're going to shoot at the clay wall and see how much destruction it causes. So we're going to go up here and see it from up here. Keep in mind you won't see the TNT actually explode, but you will see the destruction. So let's put that there and shoot it out. Wrong way. This side. There we go. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's hit that one. TNT shooting out. And look at that. Pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Let's do that again. Look at that. Just look at that shoot out of there. And we can set that up to be automatic from now on. But see how it goes back and forth? Because it's spiraling. See how it starts at one side and it goes to the other? Because it keeps spiraling. That's pretty dang awesome if you ask me. And we can just set up a clock to that next time. But that's for next time. So guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like. We might put one of those little ones up here. So we'll have this, and it could shoot off 3, but at once or something. That'd be pretty cool for these cannons. Anyways guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like. And I'll see you guys next time, and we're going to decorate this up next time. So I'll see you guys next time. That's a lot of destruction right there. Should build like a castle and just blow it up. That'd be cool.